Huh.
We really got to start doing intros and outros, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, man. Hey! No, but have you noticed, like, when was the last time you ever stayed in a village for like 2-3 days? Did you just check yourself out in the mirror? Nice.
Yeah.
It was like one very Madhavan thing you did.
No, I'm looking very...
Zara. Like,
no, if I'm not disturbing my hair, I'm looking like Terenam a little bit. Because,
the partition fall.
Yeah.
Oh, really? No, I thought you did that Madhavan from Minnale.
Yeah.
You did that. But anyways, moving on. No, the question I had was that act out I did, the volume check. Have you ever stayed in a village for more than 3 days?
Long back.
Have you noticed like that? To this day, I went like recently also. That's still their alarm clock, dude. They haven't changed.
Rooster.
Yeah, still their alarm clock. I woke up at once at 4 o'clock because I wanted to pee. And I went to the restroom and I was going back to the bed and I heard this guy. I'm like, fuck, people do still get up to this.
Yeah.
Like we thought like, you know what, when you were a child, they told us this shit. And I thought as we grew up, people like, you know, modernization ho gaya hoga.
Yeah.
Wahan bhi alarm clocks pahunch gaye honge. But in villages, it's still the rooster.
But villages, I don't think there is a, like in cities, there are people, if there is no alarm, will wake up at 10, 11.
Yes.
Villages, people wake up early anyway.
Yeah, I've seen it in villages, like how fast they shut down.
Yeah.
It's like 8 o'clock the bus is crossing a village, it's already lights off.
Yeah.
8:30 is like only alcoholics are allowed outside 8:30.
Yeah, that too they sit outside in the khet.
Yeah. You can't see from the bus.
Yeah.
But even when it's crossing the village, you'll see. So villages bus stops are ugly.
Yeah.
And all these bus stops that are built are
they're deserted more than anything else.
Deserted is true, but what happened? They're not clean.
Yeah.
And they are not like these modern bus stops that you see, which are. So have you seen like the village bus stops and the city bus stops? The difference is city bus stop is like this modern LED TV, which is like slim.
Yeah.
But village bus stops are like those old BPL TVs.
There is a
big
chacha.
Shed. Big shed and
big
people
shed.
can go sit inside.
One pillar in between.
Yeah, it's like that. So whenever those things, what happens in that case?
Three dogs. One homeless person's shit is there. 2 dogs are there.
Yeah, people are
old
sleeping.
Newspapers. Yeah.
People are sleeping. Old newspaper. There's like pan parak stains. Everything. It's like a. It's like a supermarket in its own.
For future carbon dating purposes.
Yeah.
Everything
So
is there.
I've seen like people sleeping there. And so these bus stops, you will see like people sitting and drinking also.
At night, no?
At night. Post 10. I've seen like at 9 o'clock and all. My dad is like, why are you going out? I'm like, Dad, it's 9 o'clock. This is not Bangalore. Come back here.
And that one light that's in the middle, that's perfect for playing carom board. Or interrogating.
Those lights are gone, bro. They are like when they inaugurated, right? Second day it stopped working. When they inaugurated that bus stop, immediately it stopped. That is like, it's set in a timer.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like all these villages now, whenever I go, right? It's like no matter how much they talk about, I need a vacation.
Yeah.
We are so used to this.
I need to disconnect.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I think we should turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Sorry, fan. No. I am sweating.
No, you were sick. That's why I didn't turn on.
No, it's okay. But I am sweating because I'm wearing the pullover also.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a little under the weather. It's understand. Bro, what a fucking scam today happened to me, dude.
What, dude?
Blink. I was on Zepto. I was ordering. So I ordered one steamer. And it was like some $250-300 and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll order one steamer. And it comes with that Make in India logo on that box. 2 times I used. Stop working. So I'm like,
how much was it for?
That's what I'm saying, $300. 300. I got scammed properly. Like I saw the machine, the battery that I kept inside. You can see the battery which heats up the water and then the steam starts coming.
The immersion rod type.
Yeah, immersion rod type, and it is the most cheapest battery that they put inside. It's the cheapest plastic. It's everything cheap.
Sunny.
Yeah, I don't even know what crap it was. I got so angry, like I got cheated on so easily.
Yeah.
And I'll give a feedback and all, but I was like, fuck man, you believed it.
No.
You fell for the trap.
This is exactly like the bit I do.
What?
Where I'm like, if I get bad service, I'm not a consumer, I'm a purchaser.
Yeah.
If I get bad service, I blame myself for picking that service.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not their fault. How can you fall for it? You know what? That's because our upbringing was like that.
Yeah.
Dad's always like, why did you get fooled?
Yeah.
They never question like, oh, you got fooled, go and ask questions again. Oh, how dare you get fooled?
Yeah.
Go figure it out and like, you fool someone and get the money back.
Yeah, my dad used to say, why didn't you check and buy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There is no sort of, don't believe anyone was the first sentence that my dad always kept telling me.
But recently I was listening to this like a window to the past type of a podcast where they were talking about pre-liberalization India.
Okay.
So like a telephone connection would take 17 years to come.
Yeah.
Branded TVs were not available. There used to be something called as Bharat TV, manufactured by the government.
Oh my God.
Cola wasn't there. There was Sarkari Cola. So at that time, if you wanted a bulb or something, it was manufactured probably 100 kilometers from you, and it's a bulb. ऊपर एक cardboard का wrapping रहेगा, and that's it. That's the bulb. Then after and so that's when everyone used to check and buy. The habit was, अभी मेरे को चला के दिखा bulb. अभी मेरे को लिख के दिखा.
Oh, that's why they had that thing, the small.
Remember, stationery shops used to have one rough book where you could write and check.
Yeah, the pens and all. Even these lighting hardware shops had that one switch.
One switch
where you just put the plug and check if it's glowing or not.
If they didn't have budget, they would have 2 wires and they would connect to it would light.
It'll light up, and then you'll see the flickering. You'll decide कि अच्छा माल है कि नहीं.
Once the branded stuff started coming in, now everything comes in a package, and as Indians we are like, oh, ये गोरों की चीज है, ये अच्छी होगी.
अच्छी होगी. Yeah.
So now we don't check. Now if you like.
But with all due respect, I'm not supposed to check.
Yeah, you're not supposed to check. But what I'm saying is,
because it's the same thing what even the shopkeepers have. I give them the money. It's not like every time you give the shopkeeper the money, he's like. He also puts it. So he's also trusting me.
Yeah.
So it's it's mutual. So it's mutual trust. He didn't suspect my money, so why would I suspect his product? Yeah. So I'm not in the wrong here. Fuckers, you're in the wrong. Why are you judging me?
Yeah, no.
You know what? If you give someone a cash and every time they did that, I think with ego, even I'll check their product. I'm like, boss, did you check my money? I want to check your product. Open it up.
But he assumes that you won't cheat him, and
I assume that he wouldn't cheat.
Yeah, but Indians are cheats, bro.
Yeah, it's true. That's what pisses me off. It's like I was reading that article, saw some video about how. Oh shit, who the fuck is calling me right now?
Welcome to another episode of Elephant Room Podcast. Scam caller?
No. It's a friend only. I'll talk to him later. Yeah.
You can answer if you want.
No, it's okay. We're fucking professional, bro.
Professional.
We have to be professional.
Yeah.
And it will be about something ganja only.
No, his friend who's ganja.
Yeah, who's ganja. Ganja?
Ganja is in Tamil ganja. Fuck, I lost it.
You only have to edit. So
the longer we take, the more I have to cut out.
Yeah, let's not talk about this at all.
There was this one episode 2-3 weeks ago where I had to cut the best part of our entire 30 episodes of podcast.
Oh.
That was the best 5 minutes.
Was it the one that you shared?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I felt sad as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to tell you a good story, bro. I have a good story to tell.
Hit me!
I had something happen to me that was so funny. Like I did a corporate yesterday. That was not the funny thing. Something that happened today morning. I did a corporate yesterday. I come back home. My parents are traveling, so there's no one at home.
Oh, okay.
So
where are they?
They went to one of their colleague's son's wedding. Daughter's wedding. So
the post-retirement job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they have gone. They boarded the train yesterday the night. I had the house for myself. I feed money and I buy a couple of beers. And I'm already tired because I finished the show. I had like a couple of pints there.
Yeah.
Like a small thing. On the way, I said, okay, let's pick up 2. You never know, you want to drink more. And then I put 2 in the fridge. One also I couldn't have. I had half, and then I was like, I don't want to waste it. So I drank and I passed out. So I passed out around 1:32. Woke up at 8:39, okay? Because my mom called me, the maid is standing outside, some nonsense. So I finish all this job, I take money for walk. When I'm coming back, I get a call from this guy who gave me the gig yesterday. Anand, are you available? Right? Where are you, please? Where are you? And I'm like, why is he panicking?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I need your favor right now. I was like, okay, what the fuck happened? Apparently, there is a show that's happening at an MNC right now, big MNC, in the morning. It's supposed to happen at 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm not going to name the MNC, okay? Just for the sake of their safety. I'll name the artist because it's Shraddha.
Yeah.
Ayyo Shraddha. She's very famous. And she
has come in movies, he's come in TV
she
shows.
Fucking received an award from Narendra Modi, bro.
Yeah.
Big. She's like the National Creators Award and all she got.
The yearly, all over India, my wife's office, that's also an MNC, the corporate show, was end-to-end 3-hour show hosted by her.
Wow.
Yeah, on Zoom. I saw, and she was funny.
Yeah. So, I know, I find her videos funny and they're like, but right now, she's supposed to be at this venue and she's late. She's stuck in traffic somewhere. That's what they told me. I don't know anything. Okay, so I was like, oh shit, Bangalore traffic, you can't even judge someone.
Yeah.
Maybe she's stuck. And now we want you to immediately wear a shirt and on a Zoom call perform for 200 people sitting in the auditorium.
Easiest
so
money.
So we're like, yeah, Zoom, we'll connect you. And I'm like, and the guy is like, Anand, if you can't do it, it's okay, Anand. I understand. You know what? I'm the one asking a favor. If you can't do it, it's okay. And I was like, of course I can't. Why the fuck would I help you? And then I just said like, how much is the payment? And then he told me, I like, oh yeah. You know what? I feel a little helpful today. I feel like helping. Just immediately, like within like 5 minutes, like I just like went and washed my face, set up my hair, put on a shirt, and then put on a watch because of the camera you want to look like. Because when your hands are moving, you need a watch. When I was wearing the
you don't want to let him down. He has to look like this was planned.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a live show for Shraddha, but at the opening act is through Zoom.
Yeah, great.
Which is like the first time, you know what, the main actors arrived, but due to travel obligation, the opening act couldn't achieve. You know, like
we didn't want to pay conveyance to the opening act.
You know, these award functions where you see like the big stars and all. I couldn't attend this award because I'm shooting in some New Zealand. But I'm so glad you gave me this award. That's what I felt like. You know, the opening act couldn't come, but the main act is here. So she was late by I think 20 minutes. So I had to do like a 10-minute set. And online they connected me on Zoom, dude. And it's a this thing. People are in the auditorium, and there are people sitting on the floor watching it on Zoom.
Yeah.
So they're live telecasting it as well. I connect and as soon as I connect I start off. Hey guys, Shraddha is a bit late. I'm sorry about that. And then within the meantime, excuse me, Anand, I think your mic is off. And I'm like, ayyo, starting only so good.
No, this is a classic Zoom call joke. You can be like, oh, I just assumed this is another Zoom meeting.
Yeah. So then it seems that it's not my mistake. My mic was on. The speaker was off. They didn't connect it. So again they connected. Again I started doing the joke somehow. And the thing is, the audience in the auditorium, there's no mic on them, so I can't hear.
Yeah. Can you at least see them?
Yes.
Their faces?
But they are sitting like the 200 people. There's one CCTV camera, bro. I can barely see anything.
Yeah. You have to be like ACP Pratyuman. Zoom karo.
Exactly.
Piche lo. Aage karo. Udhar hi ruko. Enhance it.
ACP Pratyuman, like CID. You know when you zoom in and like that pixels get clear. Yeah. And that thing I'm performing, okay, and then literally like within 10 minutes of my set, the guy messages me, and see, that's the luck. Normally nobody fucking calls me.
Yeah.
I'm this 33-year-old single guy. I have no like one who calls me in the morning.
Yeah.
When you're in the show, everyone in the world wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
I had to like cut so many, and the thing about Zoom is when you get a call, immediately mic goes mute, right?
Yeah.
I have to like cut the call and then unmute myself, and then the true caller notification that comes.
Yeah, then you have to slide it to the side.
Slide that, and I'm doing this all in front of camera. They're like, what is this guy doing for them? Did a 10-minute spot, immediately got finished within 30 minutes. Shraddha came, then I handed over the thing to Shraddha. And then this guy paid me immediately. Within 30 minutes, he's like, bro, I owe you one. Thank you so much for doing this for me. He paid me on the spot. And then
Rich man.
Yeah, and then Shraddha messages me. Shraddha messages like, hey man, thank you so much for holding the fort.
Wow, that's very nice.
Yeah,
very
and then
courteous.
I don't follow her. So when she sent me, I ended up going to her profile. Dude, 1 million followers.
Yeah.
1 million. I'm like, damn. I thought she was like 500k, bro. I didn't know she was 1 million.
Yeah, that would have made all the difference.
No, but 500k wouldn't hurt you that much. 1 million. You see, I am, right?
Dude, I'm at that stage where 5k is hurting me. I'm at 1500.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. No, it's not like I'm 450k and I'm like 500k doesn't bother me. I'm also like very far. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like 500k doesn't hurt you as much as 1 million.
Million is a different league.
Yeah, when you have letters, capital letters, I think it hurts you.
That day on the weekend, we had gone to Filter Coffee for breakfast, and we were sitting at that dosa bar.
I know.
And right angle.
One of the worst, most unconventional, like an oxymoron, dosa bar.
But it's the best because uncles and families don't want to take it. Yeah, so you always get it quickly.
Yeah, no.
And so it was a 90-degree edge. Yeah. On that side, you can see some people sitting here.
I got it, like a L-shaped.
My sister was like, oh, that's Nirmal Pillai. I was like, fucking. I was like, fuck that shit.
But yeah, it's okay. You had to deal with that shit. Yeah. That's part and parcel.
No, he's nice and sweet. He's
a very nice guy.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, that successful prick who's pretending to be like humble.
But you don't even know he's pretending. But you're
he's South Indian, dude. He is humble.
I know. The thing is, even if he was not pretending, I'm gonna assume he's pretending.
Yeah,
So that's how I can live with myself.
Sorry, Gary Gulman joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have to feel like he's pretending for the sake of my sanity.
Exactly.
If I find out that he's actually humble, that would kill me.
Kill me. Like, you know what, like, the thing is, there are things that you tell yourself that why you're not famous. If the famous guy possesses the same qualities, you're kind of fucked.
First it was why you weren't getting marks, for that you make up a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Why you were not getting girls, you make up a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine you heard this, right? In your school class, you're like, Anand, why you not performing? No, ma'am, in my poor middle class family, not enough resources.
Yeah.
And then you see one guy from the village who walks 25 kilometers, top the class. You're like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He mugs, but
yeah, whatever it is.
Concepts are
Yeah,
clear.
exactly. And then with the girl comes same, like, yeah, no, you know what? He has charm. Like, you know, people are racist.
Yeah.
You just keep coming with excuses.
Like, I don't change myself to get a girl. you know.
Exactly.
A girl has like me for
And the same
me,
thing
bro.
with comedy. You see someone, dude, with Nirmal Pillai, it's so honest to understand. This guy's 24 or 25.
Yeah, he's young and he's made.
And he
big.
made it when he was 23. Like,
Yeah.
23. I think British has been 2 years since he made it.
More than that.
Yeah.
2.5. During pandemic, his that Parota Act videos, the act
yeah,
itself
yeah.
used to get like million
So
views.
imagine that's like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
years ago. And that's so like, that time he would have been, what, 21?
Yeah, very
And
young.
like I'm 33 or 35 and this 24-year-old guy is walking around like, oh yeah, I'm a celebrity. You're just sitting there like, people are literally looking at you like, you know that.
Dude, outside Just BLR, we were standing and busking for people. Hey, there's a comedy show, one
Yeah.
ticket free, please come. We were doing all of that. And Nirmal Pillai is on the open mic lineup.
Yeah.
He's standing right here. They're like, well, how much is the price? How long will it go? And they're considering, they're like, hey, that's Mala of Ma Rules. And they start taking pictures with him. We're like, okay, we got 3 audience for sure. They took pictures and fucked off, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, I think I've seen that.
Stand-up
happen.
is such a thing that they're like, I'm a big fan of this guy, but I don't even want to see him do stand-up.
Today at least. I don't
Yeah.
want to be bothered by that. But I don't know, something I would call them out here. The last reel I saw of Abhishek and Nirmal, I think UGC shared it. It was something that, it's a concept that they took from
The dating show, the blindfold, yeah.
So
I've
there's
seen
this
it.
Japanese girl sitting on the chair. She's Japanese, but she's a bilingual translator. So from Japanese to English, but also she understands basic Malayalam.
Oh.
So she speaks like Nirmal said something in Malayalam. Ada chechi endada something, and then she replied in Malayalam.
Huh.
And the way these guys went crazy on, and I have never seen someone move so much on underground stage. It is one of the tiniest stages
Yeah,
ever.
it's only this much.
And
yeah.
these guys are like fucking on the ceiling and all. They're like on Spider-Man, they're doing like when she spoke in Malayalam. I'm like, okay, I get it. You know?
They're high energy. They are like...
This is not high energy. This is cocaine energy, bro.
yeah. They're like Glucon-D.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something like, and I saw that, it pissed me off. I'm like, okay, calm down. Just stay there. Relax. But the thing was, that is very rookie crowd work, is because you don't know how much can you milk. If you ask 2 more questions,
Yeah.
there is insane humor lying
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So, something that would organically come,
Yeah.
now you're making everyone feel that, whoa!
Exactly. It's like Anirudh music, bro. From the beginning, bada 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 bada.
Yeah.
Like you watch Ilayaraja or you watch Yuvan Shankar Raja, the song
Builds up,
starts off,
yeah.
and then this guy from the beginning, that's what they want.
Talaivara, Alapara, that's where it starts.
It's exactly from the beginning, start top. But I'm like, that's what I'm seeing in this crowd work. Just have some patience. Ask couple of questions. You'll find something very funny.
Yeah.
But these, like, it's such a rookie mistake. Like, I get angry because when comedy is done wrong, like, it's right there. Just
And the thing with the whole foreigner speaking Indian languages is, okay, 10 years ago, if someone did that, I'd be like, oh, this foreigner is interested in our culture and this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
I would have now, there are foreigners who've come and settled in India to create content in the local language, and people love that shit.
Yeah.
There are 3 white girls who do Kannada content.
Yeah.
There are like 17 white
everyone,
dudes.
there's this one Punjabi guy who speaks in fluent Kannada.
Huh.
And there's this one Punjabi guy who talks fluent Tamil.
Yeah.
So all he does is, he does like a Nayagan movie, Kamal Hassan speech.
I've seen it.
You've seen it,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen it.
And
Yeah.
Nayagar, na solradhu correct இல்லையா? And I'm like, yo, Jesus.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Like, I saw that and it blew, like, it's because of the cold.
Yeah. You
Now
do a great today all Kamal Hassan impressions.
Yeah. What is my favorite Kamal Hassan's? I think Dasavadaram.
Which is?
ಲೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ವಚ್ಚು ತಟ್ಟನ ಉಣ್ಮೆಯೋಡ ಸತ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೆಲಿಯವಂತರು.
Oh, dude! You got the Telugu accent also, right? Yanaka thariyala ni anna Yara
தீவிரவாதி
kita
மாதிரி இருக்கானா? சார் தீவிரவாதி மாதிரி இருக்கீங்க. யோ நான் இல்லையா? That is my favorite scene. In that entire 10, Kamal Haasan, he is my favorite because he's too good.
Mine too.
Andhra illa sir Kannada.
And that mustache and that wavy curl, dude, perfect.
Perfect, I love it. So whatever I'm saying, like now there's this cross culture thing that people are loving.
There's a Korean guy who does Bihari reels, bro.
What? Are you serious?
You don't. I'll send it to you, bro.
Oh my god.
हम यहीं पर रहा करते थे पटना में, अब हम यहीं proper.
There's this black guy who's doing Hindi who comes on India's Got Talent.
Yeah, he's from Nigeria.
Deepak or something.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Oh, क्या बकचोदी चल रहा है इधर? And I'm like, yo, people are going crazy. Like, oh, black guy said bakchodi, bro.
And then he, on another podcast, he went and he said that me and another Tamilian guy who's equally as dark as me were walking, and near the cafe, some North Indian came and he was like, "Hey, Kallu," and we both looked at each other saying, "Tere ko bola, nahi, tere ko bola."
That's actually funny. Yeah. That is actually very funny.
And then they both laughed and then fucked off.
That is stand-up funny.
Yeah.
That's really stand-up funny. Did you watch Adrian Lapachulucci?
What
the
is
Dark
that?
Queen. The opening act for Louis C.K. and MSG, the girl, lady.
Oh, okay.
She put her special on Netflix today.
Is it good?
Oh, dude. It's fucking beautiful.
Okay.
He got me with the first joke. It's not like, see, Israel and Palestine, it's not like I'm not supporting anybody.
Huh.
But I understand why Israel is going through a problem.
Huh.
Because you're living amongst, sometimes it's not the person you hate, it's just where you're living.
Huh.
You know, it's because you're surrounded by 4 Arab countries which hate you.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna get a lot of flack.
Yeah.
It's like I grew up in the Bronx all my life. I hate Puerto Ricans.
That's a good joke, yeah.
And now I'm just hoping, like, if we could have an exchange program where you can get the Jews here and the Puerto Ricans there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Hamas will start hating Puerto Ricans as well.
Yeah.
Hamas will be like, these guys don't sleep only, man. They're playing music all night.
Yeah.
Jews go to work
funny.
and sleep. I'm I don't even understand the reference of the music, but I understood the joke.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Puerto Ricans are like, the references basically, I've been to Puerto Rico. It's a small island that used to be Spanish territory.
Oh, okay.
And then they gave it away to the US. So it's like English has come in, but basically they resort to Spanish.
No,
their music and the culture and everything.
Exactly.
So, and it's because it's an island laid back nation. It's exactly like Goa and Sri Lankan crowds when cricket is happening, where they're playing trumpets.
Exactly, very laid back.
Yeah.
And she had a great, dude, check it out.
Yeah.
I think I did one joke and that also I kind of butchered it. But she did a very good job.
Nice.
And dude, it's executive producer Ari Shafir, directed by Louis C.K. She's dark, she's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Very funny. Adrian Lapachulucci on Netflix, check it out.
Wow. She's Jew.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, no, she's a Jew. She's a Jew. She's a Jew.
Okay.
She has a joke on that. She has a joke on that.
She's a Jew broad, huh?
Yeah. No, very funny, dude. She's too funny. And she has like laid back, low energy, never shouts, never act outs.
Okay.
Just very simple, very nice. Would you please do check it out?
Yeah, it would be so awesome to be like, you open for me. Oh, you're too good. I'll direct your special.
Yeah, dude, Louis is like full on, like, he's like that. Comic
He's a
Jesus.
comic, dude.
He's like a comic Jesus now. I'll help you out. I'll give you what do you want. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think the next Joel special also he might direct. You never know.
No. Jason Katz directed it.
Oh, they already directed it?
Yeah, it's in the can.
Oh,
yeah, he said.
Oh yeah, Town Hall. No, that was a lineup.
No, Town Hall he didn't record. He recorded it at Zanies, Nashville.
Oh yeah, I know Zanies, Nashville, yeah.
So his next special is going to be there. He's like, I'm just tired of the Village Underground comedy cellar. He's like, just try a new thing.
See, I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly how from Underground I went to Mayday.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, Zanies, Mayday, Joelist, Anandratham, same. Yeah, okay. No, dude. For the Bangalore scene, you are.
No, please don't say that.
You're the.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! I've never been more embarrassed because I said some analogy. I was like, "What were you thinking?"
No, but I had a recording show on the weekend.
Oh yeah, Saturday, right?
Saturday, 7:30 and 10 p.m. The 7:30 crowd was just a dud, dude. Just one Tamilian auntie in the middle was laughing.
Oh my God!
Everyone else just.
What was this crowd? Were they like, who was on the poster? They were fans or what? What was the reason they came up?
No reason. Couple of them had seen Piyush, me and Abhinav were on the poster.
Oh, okay, got it.
So naturally no one came for anyone.
Okay.
And they were just general, kuch karne ko nahi hai, chalo 7:30, that kind of show. It was just a weird mix of random people. They Piyush did opening act 15 minutes or something. He tried his best, but he
so the whole audience base, they were not fans of anybody.
Not really.
So these are just people stepping out for comedy.
Stepping out for comedy, and some of them.
First timers.
A lot of them are first timers.
They are always first timers are very hard.
So not a good room to record in. The second I went a little high energy. They were a better crowd. A couple of my jokes didn't do well. I mean, they did okay. They nothing like fully tanked or fully bombed.
Yeah.
But this one bit that was actually going well, I'm like, oh, while you're recording, you're like, okay, if I don't fuck this up, this 4 minutes will be something.
Yeah,
you feel that way, right?
Did you?
Yeah, no, but one woman heckled, okay? So, usually I'm this, hey, is it okay? I'm really sorry. That kind of guy. But sometimes on stage, I lose my shit.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest. And so...
was it like you're losing in the sense like nervous breakdown losing it? Or like shut the fuck up, bitch, losing
No, it was just... So, it came organically. Like you said, good crowd work. You need to let it sit for a bit.
Yeah.
So, I was doing a bit where I said that I'm too awkward to yell at waiters. So, but my wife is always yelling at waiters.
Correct.
While she's yelling, I secretly apologize to the waiter.
Yes.
With my body language.
With like this secret dumb charade apology.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, we're not that close.
You are like English, sorry.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Then it'll work. You should do like this dumb charade apology.
Yeah, I do that. So, big laugh. And then I said, my wife caught me doing this and said, why are you making me look like a bad person?
Yeah.
So, the line there is, I'm making you look bad. Not for 1 second, you're like, I'll become a better person. You want me to become an asshole with you.
Yeah.
That's the
that's
line.
that's a good joke.
So, but before I could say that, I said, I'm making you look bad. And one lady was like, yeah. And then I couldn't let it go. I was like, these women fucking stick with each other. You don't even know her. Why can't you just agree with her? I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Have you not been listening? First you don't listen and then you do this. And everyone's losing their shit. That's the best part of the entire 2 shows. Then after a point, I'm going on. She's like, no, but you're making... I'm like, shut up. I couldn't talk at home. That's why I'm here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's
just
funny.
shut the fuck up. And then I even went, I'm like, let me finish. At home, someone complains that I finish early, and here a woman is not letting me finish.
Oh, nice.
Just shut up. Like, I just lost my shit.
It's a good, funny nervous breakdown.
No, it wasn't a nervous breakdown. I was like, didn't you hear the 5 minutes of me painting myself as this guy who doesn't have the balls?
Just care for everyone's approval.
But you brought this out. I was like, I was saving it for my 40th birthday, bitch.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
40th birthday. So there is a reel coming. That could possibly be a reel. But I can't put it out unless I put out the actual bit. No, you can put it out. You can put out the clip. You can just do that first joke, my wife thing. Nothing has to happen. All the lines will fit.
Okay.
It'll still work. I mean, at least show it to me, then I'll tell you if it doesn't work or not. But from what you've told me, I think it'll definitely work. Like people, I got it. People would get it. If someone's watching this podcast, they'll 100% get it.
Yeah. But I'm like, you don't even... Why are you sticking with her? These women, dude. And
it's a collective energy, dude. Women just now have this energy. Where like in public, they want to stand unanimous, and everything just like it's chaos behind.
Oh, dude.
It's like an abusive family that takes a time, like a Diwali photo every year, and posts it on Instagram. But you can see like the son standing with a scar here. It's like because he just got. It's like that. That's how women are right now. Like from my understanding,
son is holding the dad up because dad is drunk.
Men have this. Women are like that only right now. Whatever I see, right, they're very supportive of each other in front of everyone.
Yeah.
But all that bitching goes on behind.
Yeah. See that I had another bit that.
It's like, sorry to cut you. It's like, you know how it is. It's like women think they are at like 1945 of feminism war. Like the war is about to end. Like they're gonna win. But they don't understand. They are like in 1939 second month. They are way away from the war. Okay.
Yeah.
But women think like they're end of the war. They're like, if we just hold on for some more time, men will fail. Men will accept defeat. Yeah,
and specifically in this example, I completely agree with you. Specifically in this example, like if you go to a restaurant with someone and like you ordered, let's say you ordered bhindi fry at the restaurant and it wasn't tasty. You won't call the waiter, right? Yeah. I was with this one girl, extended group of friends, and she was like, "Excuse me, ye zyada tasty nahi hai." He's like, "Bitch, then don't order it next time. Just shut the fuck up."
And no, it's like you have to ask these people this question when they go to a restaurant and order. I know there is a professional deal over here, but you have cooked at home, right?
Yeah.
Every time you cook the same meal, is it same? Every time you cook one meal, isn't it a little different here and there?
No, I understand. But this is the first time she's coming to that restaurant. It's not like there's a reference point.
Yeah.
It is in... Dude, like 2 pages were stuck in between. She opened that and ordered bhindi fry. No one orders.
Never say 2 papers are stuck together.
Yeah.
That just means...
At a restaurant, it could mean other things.
You don't know waiters were having fun. You don't know.
This is... Oh, that's why... His parents are not in town. That's why these jokes are coming. You have the house to yourself, you said earlier.
Yeah. Dude, yes, I did. I put one on the couch.
Yeah. This is your double. You know what I just remembered?
Yeah.
On Bamba Mentality podcast.
Yeah.
Somnath was, you said, my parents are not home, right? So Somnath was like, how many times did you jerk off, dude? You were like, dude, do you still do that? I'm not 16,
no,
bro.
He didn't say how times did you jerk off. He said, did you jerk off in every single room? That's what he said. I was like, yeah, I'm not 16 anymore, dude. Yeah. I was in the hall, I put it, that's it. Normally I would go to the bedroom to put it, and there's nobody in the hall. I'm just like, okay, who's gonna, I hope they never watch this podcast.
Put it is amazing, dude.
Yeah, put it. You put one.
My one of my friends, he was from Chennai, and he was not good with Hindi or anything. And my Tamil was broken. So he used to say, Mapla, hand aitai niki.
Hand aitana? Oh my God.
Hand aga pore.
I know. Got it, understood.
Fire is dum.
Fire is dum.
Water is water aitai niku. Water la irken. And cake means potty. And cake pottu vandena.
Oh, I've never used these terms ever in my life. But yeah, what were we talking about? I completely forgot.
I was
at the restaurant. Restaurant.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. It's just this. Dude, have you ever been on a table where there are some mixed group of people, okay? But it's a big gang.
Yeah.
The moment some women on the table goes, excuse me, my beer is not cold enough. Or something they say. And then you just see unanimously all guys go.
Yeah. Guys are like, if it was just the guys, this would have never been pointed out to the waiter. Yeah. You would have just said, "Agla wala thanda lekar aana yaar."
Done.
Yeah, that's
it. The best part is, no guy will ever ask out, "Oh, isn't it not cold? Oh, it's not cold enough for you."
Yeah, shut up and
drink.
They
would just call you out right on the moment. They would call you gay within a second. Oh my God, it's not cold enough for Anand, dude. Dude,
I forgot where it was. You and I, we were in a big group somewhere. I think it was Picos. We were drinking and talking, and we were watching the match, and we were talking. All of us are chilling, everything. The entire chicken chili starter got over. After that, Kavya pointed out that it wasn't that good. No, we were like, yeah, it sucked. But we kept eating it. Didn't complain.
Is there anything more, man? Is there anything more men than that?
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. We don't complain.
But you're right. Men have exchanged that look saying, ugh.
Yeah, here we go. Right now, I've noticed that because it's happened. I hang out with, I have female friends who drop down, they meet. Yeah. And once in a while we hang out, and then I've seen them. I'm not saying all my female friends are like that, but there are moments when women feel like we can ask.
Yeah.
भैया जी, this French fry is a little salty.
अगर मेरे को किसी भैया जी से इंटरेक्ट करना था तो मैं इधर नहीं आता था. ये मैं ऑफिस में कर सकता था.
Exactly. Yeah. But when women do that, I've seen this constantly. Every man on the table just looks at each other like. And if she's someone's girlfriend, the guy is apologizing like how you did. The guy is like, sorry dude.
Like, baby, sorry, मैं चाबी भूल गया टेबल पे अभी आता हूँ. And he's like, sir, 50 रुपए. I know she's a bitch.
Or even men who are dating women, they do that. Hey, it's okay, dude. Big deal.
Yeah.
We'll chill. We try those subtle hints.
Classic
we don't want to offend her.
Yeah.
But we want to hey, it's okay, dude.
If I did that to Kavya, at the restaurant, she'd be like, okay. Are you okay? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, I know that.
And then on the way back home, she'll be like, if I want bad service, it's between me and the waiter. You don't need to come in between. Yeah. I'm not asking for your support.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is something that women can do.
All my bits come from not being able to tell the other person you are wrong.
Yeah. Yes. This is basically childhood continuing into a comedy,
Yeah, and fucking who goes to a bar and orders fucking bhindi fry, dude?
That is
and
true.
Then complains.
That is
order Chinese. But
some people are vegetarian and Chinese food is too oily. It's a very fucked up shit. Indians, dude, the whole variety of diversity in terms of consumption of food or any lifestyle. India is one of the most. I don't even know how we live as a country together. because it's so diverse. From home to home, it's different.
Yeah.
Like even America, what I've heard, I've not been. What I've heard is if you go to this side of the country, it's different.
Yeah.
If you go to that side of the country, in urban cities in India, from house to house is different.
Yeah. In the US, in the local region, more people are homogeneous.
Yeah.
But you go 100 kilometers there, everything changes.
Yeah, but I get it. See, even in urban cities, I get New York also because now it's heavily immigrant population and all that stuff. I've seen like Insta stories where people like a Tamilian would raise his phone to take an Insta story. I'll see some Indians pass in the background. It's very common. Like I understand.
If they are in Times Square, it is just Indians.
Oh yeah. Fuck. That is also, I've heard this.
Yeah, it's just Indians. Indians go to the number one tourist spot. And people are like, these guys don't know how to travel. We travel slow. They go to number second tourist spot. That's it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, but because the thing is, the Indians are very scared of losing money for something that's not good. Like, they're the fear of what if it's bad?
Yeah, that's why our menus, they may have 250 items.
Yeah.
But
Bhaiya butter chicken le aana. First item.
That AIB joke was like, or ek dal makhni. Okay, dal ka butter chicken.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the same thing. Like we are very afraid to order something new. It's even me.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Goa or something, I'll be like, arre yaar, this sounds really nice. But I don't want to regret it.
Yeah. You don't want to be like, ye prawns balcha. What is balcha?
Yeah, exactly. What if it comes to my table and I hate it, and then all my friends are laughing at me?
Dude, if you and I go to a restaurant, and if the waiter, the waiters also push that agenda. They're like, एक वेज हैदराबाद है, स्वीट ग्रेवी आएगा. अरे तो देना लौड़े, मेरे को चाहिए स्वीट ग्रेवी. तेरे को क्या करने का है? Why are you telling me? Quantity नहीं पूरेगा तुमको. 4 रोटी बोलना पड़ेगा, 4 बहुत हो गया, ये ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. Let me just handle. Self-shopping is not a thing. True.
No, but I've like the crowded the hotel, the waiters. What I've noticed is the more famous the hotel, the more well-behaved.
Yeah, I agree.
The more empty, they're like, arre, you were in the way of me having fun.
Yeah.
I am waiting until the owner...
I was going to lean on that pillar for another 30 minutes. Yeah.
No, have you seen the waiters in an abandoned hotel, like a little less, not abandoned, little less this thing? Yeah. You will see all the waiters like they're waiting for the owners to run short of funds.
Yeah. I know, I'm picturing one cafe, Scrummies.
Yeah, you can be exactly, right? Yeah. You see the waiters like, if you call them like...
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like that Louis going into the Japanese restaurant in Florida.
Yeah. If you watch all those things, but in a very high profile like these things and all, you just have to raise your hand, someone will appear.
Yeah.
Because it's like I think it looks like every week they have the CCTV footage and they kind of like review.
Yeah.
Like they have the waiters heat map, like football players. like footballers, your movement was very less here and there. Yeah. That's what I've noticed. Like Nagarjuna, you see the waiters moving around. Oh my god, it's like a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't want to call them because I'm like, dude, ye to mere se bhi zyada busy hai.
Like, exactly. Yeah.
He's having a heck of a time.
Oh, dude, everything on Nagarjuna feels organized. The waiters, even in that chaos, every guy knows their job.
Yeah.
And even you just stay there for 5 minutes, you figure out who's more powerful according to the uniform.
Correct.
You know, there is a suit guy, then there is one more guy with the green, then there's one more guy with the cream.
But you can't, like, for example, the things that some of the women I go out with bitch about are things like, मैंने 2.5 spoons बोला था घी डालने को, आपने 2.75 डाल दिया.
That is just pissing me off. Who the fuck is this? Is this a work call? Work means I'll pick up.
Yeah, pick up.
Hello? Yes, who's this? Okay.
If you're listening to this, Anand is taking a call in the middle of a podcast.
15. I didn't get your name. Can you just tell me your name?
What's your name?
Okay, I'm just riding right now. Can I call you back in another half an hour? I will call you. Okay, just give me some time. Sure. Thank you so much. Bye.
Kaching! Money just got made.
No, it's not confirmed yet, bro.
Okay.
These events, they come with full flow. Like we have those things. Have you noticed this? Event companies, they always, when they sell the event, they're like, it's a big opportunity for you. Yeah. It's 1,000 people. It's happening in this resort in the edge of Bangalore with the cliff, with the sunset view, all that nonsense. The moment you tell a high budget, Anand, it's not a lot of people. Actually, it's a new startup.
Yeah,
they
only 2 paneer gravies on the buffet.
They don't have funding. And then they're like, but Anand, you will get 1,000 people as exposure. I'm like, hello. यहाँ पे suntan हो गया, exposure नहीं चाहिए मुझे, हो गया है. Oh, it's so funny when the event companies, when they sell the event and then once you reveal the budget, it's so different.
Yeah, they pull back. Yeah.
So yeah, the copy that I did yesterday, oh fuck,
Yeah,
I was talking about that. So funny, dude. It's a collection. It's a company, Dell. Over Dell and all HRs. It's happening in Conrad. They like it's a full royal treatment, you know. They book a cab for me.
I'm sorry, but Conrad is the name of a dog, dude. Sorry.
But it's a big hotel, dude. I didn't name it, dude.
Yeah, no,
it's
no.
not like they asked me like.
No, I'm completely separate observation.
But I've stayed there. It's a fucking deadly hotel.
Yeah, great hotels. Great hotels.
Yeah, we once all our friends we booked a room and we stayed there. Okay, like some 2-3 rooms. So yeah, that's fucked it. So they book a cab for me, comes to my house and picks me up, and it's like,
whoa.
The guy calls me like, sir, na reach agidini, sir, wait marta idini. Sir, on 5 minutes. No problem, sir. Wait, okay, sir. And then I just got out of the shower, and he's called. I was like, fuck, I gotta get ready fast now. I get ready. I do everything. I go outside. The guy gets out of the car. He's in the uniform, like white dress and this thing.
It's the company CEO's cab.
They booked.
I'm
but
kidding.
it looks like the company CEO.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like the wearing the cap and all.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking, he opens the door for me. Okay. And my dad is behind me. He's looking like Anand is bigger. And I'm like, no, this is a one night thing. I'm a whore. You know, he opens the door. I sit in the cab. Dude, this is how I understood the difference when you go take a royal cab service and then like a fuck all cab service. I'll tell you one thing, okay? Even before I got into the car, he knew where I was going to sit.
Yeah.
So, like, right diagonally behind the driver, that's where you sit.
Perfect. Yeah.
The front seat, he's pulled it fully in front.
Fully in front. There is a newspaper folded and kept in the middle. Folded. There is a small size water bottle on the side.
On the side. Yeah. And on the back of the seat is the full frame with his name, phone number, his rating, his QR code where you can see the fucking family photograph. All his police records, everything are there. Like
his 10th certificate.
Everything. There's a QR
character certificate from college.
It's like everything. You're like, oh my god. I'm like, and I'm talking to this guy. And you know what? The best thing, these cab drivers, they don't initiate a conversation. Because they've been trained. Never only answer to the questions.
They ask, sir, directly there, right?
Directly there, sir. And I asked him, and I was being nice. Because I've never, like, you know, I always ask, sir, what's your, because he's supposed to drop me back also. So I asked, when he drops me, I was like, sir, what's your dinner plan? I asked him, dinner, what are you doing? He's like, no, sir, I'll have later. I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, sir, I'm completely fine. And then I go do the show. I go up. This is fucking 60-70 people. All HRs. Everyone is HR.
Oh, okay. HR for HR.
Exactly. This is HR for HR. And they have a dress code, which is like all men are black and all women are red.
Okay.
So it's like, it looks like a fucking Valentine's Day special. Like, you know those farewell parties in college.
The all Black Day, Rose Day.
So when you tell a girl,
Day.
That's the problem, no? When you tell women that one dress code, now women are not going to wear what fits them best. They have to wear this red shit. And you can tell like some 5-6 women are not comfortable what they're wearing at all. You know, they're wearing something tight and they're like, oh fuck, they're like adjusting the whole time because they are fearing that men are looking at them. But the thing is, everyone is HR. So they're like, dude, we know everything about posh. We know everything about sexual harassment. So I am not going to do it. So all the men are well behaved. I'm just saying. You know, but we were saying something, what?
No, I was saying that men, if black is the dress code, right? If you and I have to go to the event and you don't have a black shirt, you'll be like, Macha, you have an extra one, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Then we'll borrow. Women are like, I need a dress. This event I'm going to, and then they buy it.
They buy it and it's like, they don't have time for stitching, so they buy ready-made, it doesn't fit properly. All the nonsense. I show up, they did a call for 5 days before the event where they asked that this is the crowd, this is the demography, this is these jokes are not allowed, everything, okay? And the lady asked me, Anand, we actually have a dress theme. Everyone's going to be black or red. And on the call, you want to get the gig so badly. I'll wear a black shirt, no problem with that. I'll wear a black. And they're like, oh, thank you so much, Anand. On the day I forgot, I'm wearing a blue shirt. I walk up, the HR says, Anand, why are you wearing blue? I'm like, I'm really sorry, I forgot. And the other HR looked at him like, see, I told you. They'll forget. And I was like, oh, shit. And I go inside, I do the gig, 30 minutes, fucking great show. Very sweet audience. You know, they're all paying attention. All HRs.
Paid well.
Yeah, paid well, decent. Not well, paid decent. Here's the funny thing, okay? The HRs are like, Anand, we are all HRs. We are all talent acquisition. So you can make fun of us. I'm telling you, just do all the jokes. You can tell we do Rangoli. We are okay with it. And I'm like, bro, trust me. It's only okay if another HR is doing jokes. If I do, it won't work. Anand, nothing like everyone in my office is very chill. I'm telling you on their behalf. I go on stage, I was like, fine. He's told me to roast them. I do 2 jokes, everyone's like.
You do my job for a day.
Who the fuck are you? And I just look at him, I'm like, you bastard.
Yeah.
Put me under the bus.
That's when you throw him under the bus. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I did. But that also didn't get a laugh. They're like, so what if he told you?
You should.
I'm like, oh man, I can't even win these guys. And you know how HRs are. HRs are very smart.
Yeah.
You know, they are very like, they didn't even like. And the thing is, one thing is for sure, HRs, they were very sweet audience, okay? But there's something inherent about HRs, okay? They're not that good with comedy.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not that fast.
They're not.
A lot of the jokes went flying above their head.
No, that's because they have become so woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even them saying that, oh, we let our hair down, we are totally relaxed.
Yes.
That is not the same as us.
Yeah. I know, and I get it. It's like, even I was thinking of that.
And also, in general, the comedy audience we get, the comedians we hang out with, they are as far as, that's a different world. HRs are very different, like at work.
That's exactly but that's what I had more expectations. So like, this was the one event where you're among HRs. You can just let loose. But they were like, no. Dude, yeah. I swear to God, there were like a mix of audience, okay? So old people and young people are also there. I'm doing a joke, which is a little tricky joke. It's about my height, the urinal bit. I'm doing the urinal bit. And I do that in the most clean way possible in corporates, okay?
Yeah.
But it is still uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about that. I swear to God, all the young people were like, oh dude, my senior is here. How the fuck can I laugh? And all the seniors are losing their shit.
Yeah.
They're all laughing because they're like, I don't have to, I'm a senior above anyone else here. I don't report to anyone over here.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Dude, all the seniors are losing their shit. Like, these are like 55, 45 people.
Yeah.
All the 25 people are like...
No, so the thing is, for the newer joinees, right? The lines between... like outside world and this world is very stark.
Yeah.
It's a big no. There is no overlap whatsoever. Whereas at least my generation of employees, right?
That line is thin. It's kind of like
we go out for a smoke.
I am a loser outside and inside.
Yeah, like outside, inside, we take it very literally. मतलब office floor के दरवाजे के एक बाहर जाके कितना salary मिला तेरे को? Right inside, we are like, we should not ask. It's unprofessional. Yeah, it's literally that, like that. And also, like HRs, I'll tell you why they're so uptight. Also, the younger one especially. I take a lot of interviews, and when I have to write feedback, right? He was good with this, he was not good with that. They've started now telling me that don't write he, don't assume pronouns, just write
that candidate.
So I write Anand was good, Anand was bad at this, Anand was great at this. I just write the name, every sentence I've written.
I think also flip it. Why are you assuming he was bad? Maybe that day he was bad. You should add more like on this day, whatever he was going through, he was bad.
I'm very careful because I don't. The problem is not that they'll yell at me or reprimand me. I'll have to rewrite it. So I'm like, just fuck it, dude.
That's how the woke army gets you.
Yeah.
They don't strangle you to death.
Yeah.
They're like those people who keep pinching you.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how mothers used to beat you. Remember?
Yeah.
Dads would like hit you and crack open your skull.
Yeah.
But mothers would just keep pinching until you realize how much of a problem this is gonna be.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like, you know, it's like the worst.
It's a pinch. I see what you're saying.
It's a very it's just like, okay, I'll just keep pinching you until you fix it. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna be a severe where you're gonna bleed to death or internal organs damage.
It's just annoying enough.
Yeah,
it's that mosquito that's like
exactly. It's like that ant, like the ant bite, but you're related to the ant. You can't do anything, you know. Like,
oh my god, I got the point. You stretched it so far.
I knew you got it, but I just wanted to like.
Relative is the best.
It's like the structure thing in my comedy head. It's like analogy ke bana complete nahi hota yaar. It's like that. What do you call that thing on the end when you finish the meal? Sprinkle that. Garnish.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Puliogre is coming in my head. What is that?
Coriander leaves.
Coriander leaves. That's what I'm going for. The analogy is you have to finish the bit.
Yeah.
Coriander
the
leaf
top
is
green over that orange gravy.
That coriander leaf is that. The analogy is the coriander leaf of comedy.
Or if you're like
analogy for an analogy.
Yeah.
You saw how multi-layered.
Gary Gulman had that bit in his latest special. He does a great analogy and then he says, I'm sorry, my analogies suck. I failed out of analogy school. And then it's like, failing out of analogy school is like... And then that gets a big laugh.
Of course, yes. Yeah, I think you've told me this joke before. Yeah, I've heard this.
So how did it end, the show?
Show was good. Then they didn't want me to leave. Immediately they wanted me to stay. They put a guy with me. He was just talking to me all the while. Then the boss came to me. Funny thing, I figured out me and the boss went to the same school.
Whoa. Huh.
Yeah, both of us passed out of KVMEG.
Huh.
But he's pretty old. He's like,
Yeah.
I think touching 50s or something.
Yeah.
So he's
back
like,
then he was Central School. You were King.
no, that's not the mistake. I made the mistake of asking him. He was very like, oh, KVMEG, all that shit. And I was like, when did you pass out? I've never seen a guy become more sad.
19th.
Yeah.
Indira Gandhi was the prime minister.
Yeah, exactly the joke I said. I said like Gandhi was alive when I passed out. I was like, after Dandi March, I went to school. That day there was a holiday because I'm doing.
Chota Chetan had just released.
Mother India was a huge success. I was just doing jokes like that.
Mr. India was still under production.
I was just doing jokes like that and it landed. The boss is damn sweet. He took me and then we were chilling and they were forcing me to drink. I had 2 beers and I had a lot of starters because I wanted to eat a lot of stuff because I hadn't eaten.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get high.
Yeah.
So I just, whatever starter came.
You put some starters in the napkin for the driver.
No. I was not that sweet. So that's the thing. While the driver was waiting for me, came down out of the hotel. They put me in the car, same car. I go back. I asked the driver, like, what about your dinner? It's like, no, sir, I'll go home and have. I'm like, but it's already late. When will you have? No, so you'll drop me and then go to Malaysia, which is where his house is. He's like, no, sir, I'll drop you. Then I have to come back to this place.
Hand over the car and then go home in my TVS 50.
Yes, exactly. He has to go back in his bike. And I was like, what time will reach, sir? 12:31. So when you'll have dinner? I don't know, that time I'll have, sir. Very nice guy. Very sweet guy. He was like, it's okay, sir. I can eat outside, but I make it a habit to eat at least one time at home. So I eat healthy. Lunch I anyways eat outside. So I thought dinner at least I'll have at home, it's healthy. I was like, oh man. As I was like, when I was ordering biryani, he's telling me this. Oh, my parents are not here. I was like, I'll have from Nagarjuna or Meghana. And he's telling me this. Very nice guy. But yeah, that corporate was damn nice. It was like good experience.
Yeah. I have a corporate, like a cabs experience because I used to go to Chennai all the time to visit my office.
They used to give you royal treatment and all. They
Yeah,
give you a bouquet and all.
Every time I come out, I know the entire drill. I know where the waiter will, the driver will stand. Now I call them ahead before taking off saying, sir, have you come to the airport? I know you've already come to the airport. I've not even boarded the flight.
Oh my God.
Don't come with the board. You wait at the parking. I know where the parking is. Give me the number of the car. I'll be there. And I go there. They pick me up. And then they drop me to the hotel. Sir, hotel done, sir? They drop me to the hotel. They're like, tomorrow morning, what time pick up, sir? And then after they drop me to the office, until my work day gets over, they wait in the basement.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, and which is, it makes me furious. But okay, that's his job. I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
And I'm doing 14-hour shifts there. So he has to wait for 14 hours. And I come back home at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
So he's just sleeping in the cab.
Yeah, he's sleeping in the cab. And then we come home with him, me, and the sweat stink. We all come back together.
Of course.
Yeah. So the one time, what happened was, I think they arranged this cab company, which is not the cab company they use for their employees who come for night shift. That's a different cab company. That is internally managed.
Okay.
They send a different, very professional cab company, which is like you said, newspaper will be folded, the seat will be not one dust particle.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Fully clean.
Yeah, Hindu will be there, Times of India will be there.
Yes.
Then there'll be wet tissues. Then the small water bottles.
Already.
Yeah.
I get in the car like, just do it, Sridhar.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I was like, do you know how I live? This is not necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I behave extra well because you have done so much shit.
Yeah.
Like now I have to put on my fucking
the
wives of Bollywood.
Because these guys are thinking that normally they're like, oh sir, they assume that I've taken some international flight.
They think that this guy, exactly. They think that sir resides in Adarsh Palm Retreat.
Yeah.
And with like a villa and he has a room he has like a golf course in his, like that's what they assume.
Yeah, they assume that we go home, loosen our tie, take out a beer and billiards table play. We are doing that back shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, but he doesn't know like fucking my dad had like I was ironing my shirt before he came.
Yeah. And so one time what happened was they sent a cab and this guy called and he was there and it wasn't that cab company. He wasn't wearing the uniform. It was an Innova. And I sat and said, still very clean. All the stuff was there, but he was not in any dress and he was more casually initiated conversation. And then he was like, sir, actually I'm not part of the cab company. I'm the director's personal driver. So they sent me for you. And then we just got talking. Believe it or not, I can't believe I haven't told you this before. He's the biggest Bill Burr fan.
What?
Yeah.
The driver?
Yeah. And his English was obviously broken, but he understood really well. Educated guy.
Okay.
And he added me on PlayStation and all. He's like, let's play NBA together. And
Wow.
stuff. Yeah. So
Wow.
he's that kind of guy.
He's like, you're talking like his driving is his passion.
Yeah.
He's like.
So on text, just for context, on text, I had messaged Anand and said, you are not the biggest Bill Burr fan.
Oh,
There's one
yeah.
more guy, and he said, who? I was like, I'll tell you on the podcast. So
this-
it was that guy, and we got talking, and we spoke about jokes. Dude, he deciphered more nuances than 90% of the audience that comes to watch us.
For Bill Burr's like jokes.
He had a pen drive. He's like, sir, மத்தவங்கலாம் வருவாங்கன்னு பாட்டு pen drive போட்டிருக்கேன். நீங்க வந்திருக்கீங்க உங்களுக்கு காமெடி தெரியும்ல. He put his one pen drive where he had all bootlegged Bill Burr specials every time he's performed a set. He told me that all his life he said no kids, no kids. Now he's softened up. He has a kid on the way. I was like, motherfucker, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then he played a bit. Whenever a favorite part of his joke would come up, he would increase, sir, increase the volume.
Oh my god, I'm in love with this guy.
Yeah,
What's his name?
His name is Krishnan.
Krishnan. Oh,
Yeah.
what a beautiful name.
Krishnan.
For a Bill Burr fan.
Yeah, I actually helped his son get referred into Deloitte as well.
Wow, that's nice.
So
How
not
old
son,
is this guy?
brother, his brother.
How old is this guy?
At that time he must have been early to mid 40s.
Okay.
But a sweet guy, super casual, super chilled out, and he recommended restaurants to me.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he
Oh, dude, you love it when you meet people like that. They kind of like make your trip like one notch better.
Yeah, he was the first guy. He said, "Oh, US mein irundinga yarellaam paathirukkinga live." I said,
Louis CK.
I've seen Louis CK. He's like, what?
Louis C.K. I get the same reaction when you told me.
He's like, what's up,
Krishna
Naseeb
one.
walon ke?
Oh, dude, I love those kind of people, man.
Yeah, and then I said, I saw Dave Chappelle. Killing them softly, Mari, avarala tripi replicate panna mudla avarala.
Oh my god.
I was like, whoa,
Whoa. Dude, he knows more than everyone from Chennai comedy scene. All the comedians don't know this
The
shit.
thing that blew my mind was we are so judgmental.
Yeah.
Right? There is no way we
That's
would
the
have
only
put
thing I
this
have.
together. Dude, the reason why the conversation started was because, you know, in the old music systems, when you put the pen drive, the track name comes in this thing,
Yes.
songs.pk or whatever. Then one track he skipped, it said Bill Burr. Walk Your Way Out, track number 3, as it was coming, and he had kept it on mute at that point. He was talking to the toll book guy, and then he rolled up the window, increased the volume, and moved to the next track. I was like, hey, some comedy. He's like, sir, English, British, American comedian, East Coast comedy. It'll be different from. I was like, whoa,
whoa. What is the East Coast, West Coast and all?
What is this, dude? How are you saying, Ya Muhyiddin biryani mein jaake khao and Bill Burr is amazing in the same sentence? It was just, it blew my mind. It's very judgmental. A similar thing happened to me when we were in college also. We used to go to this Kolhapuri place, okay? Kolhapuri thali place, mutton thali we used to go to eat. $80. And even with extra chapati and extra rice, you would never cross 100 rupees.
I got it. Understood. One of those ideas. College, very supportive college budget film.
110-year-old restaurant.
Oh my god.
Same 4 tables. You'll have to wait forever.
Yeah.
And there.
Does the hotel have photographs of the kings who came and ate there?
No, politicians and
exactly.
that
They would
kind of.
have
Nana
that.
Patekar's photo is
Yeah,
there.
one photo like.
Nana,
have you seen in this photographs the actor doesn't want to take photographs?
Yeah. Dude, Nana Patekar's photo is there in every Kolhapuri restaurant in Pune.
Oh my god, this guy loves her.
He loves it. So we went there, and there is obviously no one who looks like us. We are like wearing jeans and t-shirt and Nike bags and like Converse
proper
shoes.
college gang.
And there was this one guy. He was like white and white, upper button open, like hair coming out like
chest
this,
hair popping out.
Yeah, full gold chain, gold bracelet, gold Ray-Ban, which has been twisted and kept in the upper pocket.
Okay.
One big red
Twisted,
tika.
you mean folded?
Huh?
You mean folded?
Yeah. I mean folded and kept. Yeah, sorry.
Twisted. I was like, why did he break
No,
it?
no.
What kind of-
So
one lal tika.
One lal tika,
Oh, nice.
dark guy, and I'm like, he's a henchman for some political party.
Got it. Yeah.
Let's do our thing. And my friends were teasing me a lot, and they were like irritating me a lot, and I was in a really bad mood. We were eating for a long time.
Why were you in a bad mood? Like something happened.
No, I'm always the butt of the joke.
So you're getting publicly humiliated.
Yeah,
That's why you're embarrassed.
No, I'm just eating. I'm like, I want to eat and leave.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I don't care about these guys. I'm eating. And
you're like telling them 5 years later, I'm going to start comedy. That time you come.
Yeah, and one of my friends was wearing a Che Guevara t-shirt.
Okay.
Che. CHE big.
Shea Nagawara.
Yeah, Shea Nagawara t-shirt. So after a while, this guy stops eating and he's like, "Your friend talks a lot, huh?" They're like, what? He's like, "Your friend, he talks a lot. You guys are bullying him." Yeah. He's like, "Are you wearing a Che Guevara t-shirt?" They were revolutionaries. Don't think.
No,
anything.
by the way, who was wearing Che Guevara t-shirt? You or your
One friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, Che Guevara t-shirt. Yeah, he was a revolutionary. Fidel Castro, Che Guevara. Have you seen Motorcycle Diaries? Great film. These are the words that this man has said in the last 6 months of his life is something every young person should listen to and should read. And we were like, whoa, dude. I've never felt more guilty.
Wasn't Che Guevara communistic?
Yeah, communist. Yeah, guerrilla warfare, they only started.
Yeah, so, okay, this guy's following him.
Good, they were socialist communism.
Kind of. No, but it just explain, like, if you are telling, like, last 6 months, whatever he spoke, it's like, oh my god, Muttugal.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing so many jewelry, bro? What is going on over there? Aren't you like, did you skip that chapter? Where Fidel Castro is like, no ornaments. He skipped that chapter.
One guy tried to be normal. Wagoner mein he came, wore the muffler, Arvind Kejriwal. People made fun of him.
They fucked him
No
up.
one took him seriously.
No, but I'm through Arvind Kejriwal to this day, I respect him a lot because I understand why literally that police case happened in him and that they had to put him inside. Because they realize that they can't defeat this guy. The votes he will get.
Yeah, because of the rhetoric is only everything that a public wants to hear. No?
Yeah, and also the thing is, he has done so much for the public.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to Delhiites. They're like, bro, I'm telling you, Arvind Kejriwal is the best. I'm like, why are you saying, isn't he like an idiot? A lot of things. Like, no, bro, he has done the work on the ground. There are so many air purifiers installed in the city right now. It's all his scheme. Like free, like odd even rule, the free bus trip for all women. He keeps coming up with this thing for other people. That's why if he stands, he will win.
If you listen to Gautam Gambhir's East Delhi constituency campaign speeches, he just rips Kejriwal apart.
See, I don't know. I have not lived in the city. I don't know anything. These are Delhi people telling me this shit.
Yeah, no.
And I'm pretty sure to please a Delhi guy is pretty tough. That must have we have known enough stereotype that it's very hard to please these.
I think his big mistake was trying to make a national image because there is a. Have you seen Bangalore Autos also have Aam Aadmi Party?
Yeah.
Bangalore Auto Union for Arvind Kejriwal.
Yes. Yeah, the thing is, see, I'm not saying he's the perfect politician.
Yeah, but he did a lot more in a lot less time.
He did a lot and he came from really unannounced places. He didn't come from standard conventional places to become a politician.
Income tax officer.
Yeah, exactly. He was an IAS officer. He did that and then he became this. I'm telling you, of course he's bound to fuck up. Yeah. But if you're going to hold up, like, oh dude, and Gautam Gambhir, let me pull up his cricketing career.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
He averages 22 in Australia.
Whatever. Like, I thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying you're a great batsman. 2 finals you performed really well.
Yeah.
But did every innings you were great.
Yeah.
Then why are you looking at him like he can't fuck up? I'm not saying he's perfect.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I spoke to Delhi guys. They said he has done a good job. That is why they put him in the jail because they can't defeat him straight face.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's what it looks like.
No, it definitely looks like that.
Exactly. So the thing is, let that guy contest. No. Beat him straight face to face.
Have you seen that documentary about Arvind Kejriwal that Vice US did?
No, I didn't.
It's a one-man army or a lonely man or a lonely something like that. I'll
Interesting.
It shows the other side of him. The power-hungry, let people see this image, that side of him as well. I think he's a complicated guy like every guy in politics.
I'm not denying it's not a complicated. Yeah. I swear to God, you know what? Maybe they're right. I don't have enough information. But the only guy I feel like the audience supports him.
Yeah.
They're a little bit like, utna bura nahi hai.
Yeah, khasta hai.
He's a very normal human being.
Yeah.
I have like this guy muffler, Delhi ki sardi mein.
Wagoner.
Yeah, Wagoner. I mean, our leader has like the most expensive glasses he's wearing.
Yeah.
He's fucking his suit.
2 lakh rupee suit.
Yeah, and his watch and is coming in a Mercedes Maybach and it's like, arre, hum to humble hai.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong or he's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a little hard to believe.
Yeah.
I think if you put both of them, I think I relate to Kejriwal more.
Yeah, because he's more like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's driving a car that I would probably buy.
Even I wouldn't buy. I would buy a better one. Like, you know, I would like. He looks like the guy. यार Wagner भी क्यों खर्चा कर रहा है? थोड़ा 2 लाख ज़्यादा अच्छी वाली मिल जाएगी.
Yeah.
You know, he looks like the guy I relate to.
Yeah,
and you know what? That IAS, I feel that his parents put pressure.
Yeah. He had to sit for competitive exams.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was ranked in college, just like us.
Yeah. So I would say like if you put both of them on the table,
we definitely know he went to college.
Exactly. you know, a guy was married, has kids. Like there's so many things I'm like, okay, the most standard, I think he's more standard.
He's else. A more Indian, regular day
You know
Indian.
why they made fun of him? Because he doesn't look like any politician.
Yeah, and he also he's not able to talk or like make those grand statements like a normal...
like a movie.
Yeah.
Like a movie writer, like where the camera is zooming in and as he's delivering some line. This guy is the most normal guy. And I think all politicians should look like that.
Yeah.
Because the whole, like, the rule is like who elects them.
Yeah, and he's the only guy who was not in like white kurta, white pajama and that khadi jacket and that topi. He was actually in blue sweater, in t-shirt inside, one paunch coming out.
Yeah. But the thing is, how different is campus politics from like international politics? Because if you look at campus politics, there's always this guy who's like rich. You know, and then there's always this guy who cares about the problems of this college.
Basically, you're talking about Rahul Gandhi in college and Kanhaiya Kumar as his...
And but always it's Kanhaiya Kumar who wins in college. But the moment you make it a way bigger pool and you involve little bit more recipes like religion, like poverty, all that shit.
Simple reason for that is in college politics, all your influence, all your money, you can't put to use.
Yeah.
There is a limit on spending.
Exactly.
And there is no media or nothing. There's no campaigning.
I'll tell you the main, in college campus, is like everyone's problem is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like they want library hours to be extra, books thoda zyada mil jaye, thoda books ka resources zyada ho jaye.
खाने में थोड़ा दाल का पानी कम कर दो.
कैंटीन का खाना बेटर हो जाए. हॉस्टल में ये नहीं है, पानी नहीं आ रहा, गंदा पानी.
टेबल टेनिस लगवा दूंगा तुम्हारे लिए.
Something, you know.
But the thing is, once you come out of campus, now if you are from a rich party and you're an independent candidate, the rich party can spend on media appearances.
Yes.
And media will cover you more. You have hashtags that will trend better. You're more popular. You're arriving to the rally in a helicopter. You can do that, and there's a crowd of 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000?
Lakhs. And someone like Kanhaiya Kumar, he's busking for audience.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
His
so he's standing out of Just BLR, vote for me, vote for me.
Vote for me. So that's why the impact reduces.
But that's the problem which I don't understand, because at the end of the day, it's like now since you've come into online media.
Yeah.
You know, like I think a good orator will always succeed.
And that is the reason why some disruption is happening.
Yeah, because I think Kanhaiya, if he really is a good orator, get 1,000 people, but kill so hard.
Yeah, that's why he's a elected MP now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much. I'm saying
from Congress. He joined
Congress. He joined Congress.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't know much about this. But I'm saying I've seen Kanhaiya's speeches. He's fucking very good.
Yeah.
He has very good oratorship. Modi also has
very logical. But he talks like us, no? Kanhaiya Kumar talks like we would. Correct. Iska kya matlab hai? Right, you know? He's not like
But I'm saying that's what I like. I understand. Like best way I can explain is the comedy scene in India.
Yeah.
What happened in the beginning? There was all Johnny Lever, and then comedy nights started. Not the Kapil Sharma, even before that.
Great Indian
Laughter Show. Everyone wanted to please Navjot Sidhu or Shekhar Suman or Archana. And then everyone, and then there's one guy came, Kapil Sharma, who was just talking.
Yeah.
He had a Punjabi accent and he had just very funny on the go. He was very fast.
Yeah, very witty.
Very witty.
He can roast you and still make you like him at the same time.
Exactly. And he had this, wouldn't do like too many gestures, just stand and talk. Yeah. People fell in love. Yeah. And then that's what became...
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
totally
from there
agreed.
People came and they're like, okay, I can be more simpler.
Yeah. He's witty, no doubt.
That's what I'm saying. So all these guys like Raju Srivastav and all those guys, they came in pairs, they did too much this thing. Yeah. This guy broke the line. This guy literally made them obsolete.
Yeah.
I'm saying in politics also it is possible. Maybe it is possible. Like, you know, you see these guys and like who are really good speakers, just chill speakers. Like you can listen to them. I think they can really be the... Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck is going on, because at the end of the day, these guys come with insane amount of money.
Yeah,
there is nothing. It's hard to compete with like 5,000 crore and all. You can't.
Yeah, and dude, no one, please, like India still doesn't vote. Majority of India still doesn't vote based on policies or anything.
Yeah, they vote 2,000, 3,000.
Biryani packets.
Alcohol, bro.
Yeah, alcohol.
1 quarter, 1 biryani.
1 alcohol, 1 biryani.
Fuck, I'm in the mood for biryani now. Suddenly, as you said it.
Me too, bro. Yeah.
As you mentioned, I was like, nice. But yeah, I think we should wrap it up. It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, we promised to do an intro this time. We'll do it next time.
Yes, next time definitely. Yeah. I promise.
The episode that just came out today, there is no exit in that. I literally put a card saying like, share, subscribe by next episode on Friday.
Oh God.
Because we were talking and the audio
Mike
cut
went.
out.
Yeah, I know, I figured. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week. We'll put another episode. Thank you so much. Bye. My name is Anand Ratnam.
My name is Aditya Natarajan. This is the Elephant Room podcast. Tell your friends about it. If you like it, if you listen to it, tell your friends, spread the word, make us popular, get us endorsements. We become rich, you become poor. That's what we want.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Cut. What a fucking other nervous breakdown at the end.